I remember a time when the only good reason to come to Gimli, Manitoba in the dead of winter was, oh no, that's right, there's never been a good time to come to Gimli, Manitoba in the dead of winter. It's cold and desolate and there's not a whole hell of a lot to do. Unless, of course, you're talking about out here on Lake Winnipeg. This sprawling body of water is the 11th largest lake in the world, and it's home to the AMG Winter Sporting Academy, a massive 325-acre complex of twists and turns that makes it the perfect place to learn how to slide around on four wheels. So let's check it out. So after 12 years of running this winter sporting academy in Sweden, AMG has finally done us all a favor and brought it to North America. So out here on Lake Winnipeg, the AMG folks have set up about 6 miles worth of track. It's all based on familiar courses, Laguna Seca, Mont Tremblant, even Mosport, corners that are modeled after some of the better turns at those courses. So if you've been out to any of those tracks, some of these will feel familiar. Though I will tell you, it's a whole hell of a lot different driving out here on the ice. Yeah, some might tell you it's akin to driving in the rain, but it is way different. It's all about sliding for one, it's all about loading up the tires to get ready for the next turn. It's really a bit of an adjustment to get used to, but once you do, you can definitely start to have a little bit of fun and start to let loose out here. You've got 3 cars at your disposal here out on Lake Winnipeg, starting with the CLA 45. Now, this is the least powerful of the 3 cars that you drive during the AMG Sporting Academy, but it's an awful lot of fun. It's really easy to flick this thing around, toss it through the slalom, or make a really nice wide drift through a turn without worrying about it coming loose. The next car on the list is the CLS 63, which is the biggest car of the 3 here. It's also the most powerful. It makes about 575 horsepower to go along with 590 pound-feet of torque. And just like the CLA, it puts that power down to all 4 wheels, which has its benefits out here, but it also has its disadvantages. It's a lot easier to develop understeer in an all-wheel drive car, so you have to modulate the brakes a lot more and work the throttle pedal differently than you would in a rear-wheel drive car. And speaking of rear-wheel drive cars, the piece de resistance here is the AMG C63S. It's not quite as powerful as the CLS, but it only puts power to the rear wheels and is a completely different animal than the CLA or CLS. Now, all of the cars used at this AMG Winter Sporting Academy have been fitted with studded tires, as well as a reinforced front splitter that's meant to help just in case you run into a snowbank. Otherwise, these are completely stock AMG models. Regardless of which one you're driving, the lessons learned here are that it's not so much about speed as it is control. And I know that sounds a little weird considering it's all about drifting around corners and doesn't sound like there's a whole lot of control involved, but it is about controlled slides and controlled drifts. The thing is, this program is really about the fun factor, but there are some best practices you can take with you to your everyday driving in the wintertime. Learning how to apply the brakes properly when you're going into a slide is a great lesson, and it'll definitely come in handy in the event of a slide on a slippery surface. As far as fun on 4 wheels goes, this program is about a 12 out of 10. It's definitely cold out here, but climb behind the wheel of any one of these AMGs and you'll quickly forget. The only downside, you'll have to wait until next year to do it yourself.